Hello and welcome back to this Let's Play of Planescape Torment with myself, Waze, and the nameless one, Morte, Dakon, and Anna. We have just had the nameless one has just had his head melted by these sensorium stones. Not sure exactly what we're going to do with anything right now, apart from let's take our mind off it and go for a wander. Let's get out of here and see what the plan is. I think we should probably explore the rest of this place. Let's have a quick look at the journal again. There we go. Just for a quick recap. Saw Dianara's final days within one of the sensory stones. In it, she told me, the one in the experience, that she had left a legacy for me. It may prove useful. What that is or where that is, not sure. I know that when she suggested I leave a legacy, it struck a chord with my previous incarnation. He may have been motivated to leave a legacy for himself, just as a precaution. I could only find the number for it. If I could only find the number for it, I might be able to reclaim it. I keep going back to that number that from the vision in the mortuary. Was it 42? Or am I just thinking of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? I'm confused now. Excuse me if I cough a little bit. I'm a little bunged up today. I encountered a horrid stone in the Festal, ghastly green. Held an experience of someone at Ravel's mercy, being tortured so that he would carry the experience back to the Festal, eventually to me. I should speak her name if I found the stone, so I did. Sensory stone held an experience with Ravel inside. I was actually able to speak to her through it, though I don't know how. She told me I needed to find her, and to find her I would need to find a door, know the key, and unlock the key. I'm hazy, yes, just a little bit, on what she said about each, but I have a suspicion I can return to the stone if I need more clues. So right now, we don't have anything particular to actually go and do. So I think what we're going to do is explore more of this Festal and see what else we have. Is there anything of note in here? The nameless one's feeling a little restless after all that. Warrior in training, a barrier, more warriors in training. Not sure there's anything of note in here. What's this thing? This sparring dummy has suffered much abuse at the hands of warriors in training. Okay. No way through there. Let's go out this door. There's Jumble. Let's leave Jumble alone and not talk to him, I think. What have we got in here? Thief in training. Lots of thieves in training. We'll leave those alone as well, I think. Is this going to be mages? Mage in training, yes. Okay, let's actually speak to a mage in training, see if they speak to us. This person is staring intently at a metal panel mounted on the chamber's wall. After a moment of fierce concentration, they wave their hands about and utter a string of impressive-sounding arcane syllables, all to no effect. Nonetheless, they continue to practice diligently, far too involved with their work to speak to you. Fine. So be it. What else have we got? Where does this go? Just in case that door takes us out, we'll leave that for now. Anything else? Merriman. Who the hell is Merriman? Let's speak to Merriman. Or not. This man looks like a bitter, cantankerous old codger. His mouth is twisted into a frown that becomes even more severe as he notices you coming his way. Merriman my name may be, but merry I am not. Off with you, young one. No time for the likes of you. He goes into a fit of coughing from the exertion of shooing you away so loudly. Fine. Farewell. Okay. Let's come back around and look in this door. Come on, people. What's the hold up? Who do we have in here? 3 planes aligned and lots of sensates. Let's speak to 3 planes aligned. Thin and sharp-featured, his yellow skin covered with tattoos, this man looks over the room and its inhabitants with cold black eyes. He appears to be giving a lecture. Okay, let's have a listen. I am known as 3 planes aligned, a Githzerai Scholar. If you are here for my lecture, it begins in a few moments. Morte sighs loudly. Come on, Chief. We're really going to stay for this? Just be quiet for a bit more. I just want to listen for now. He speaks in a very low, somber tone. Okay, different to the voice I just did. Okay. Today I shall speak of the power of alignment and belief, and how they shape the planes. First, I shall explain the concept of alignment. Alignment is a descriptor of one's beliefs and how one acts upon those beliefs. At their core, all creatures predominantly behave in one of three ways: with good in their hearts, with evil in their hearts, or indifference, or neutrality in their heart. They predominantly express each of these core behaviors in one of three different ways: in an ordered manner, in a chaotic manner, or in an indifferent, neutral manner. Thus, there are 9 core alignments that one is capable of. Okay, is he just going to talk about the alignments all the way through? We'll listen for a bit more, and if that's all he's doing, I think we'll lose interest and leave. The 9 alignments, then, are lawful good, neutral good, and chaotic good. Lawful neutral, true neutral. Yes, no, this... okay. So, you know, Nameless One switches off for a little bit. Now I shall speak of the power of alignment and the beliefs it engenders, of how, from them, the very deities gain strength, and how belief can physically affect one's environments. Okay. A deity must have worshippers, for it is the faith of such subjects which gives them power. As converts are made and more come to believe in a god, the more power that god receives. Conversely, when no one believes in a deity, it withers and dies, joining the corpses of other gods that float on the astral plane. It is thus possible to slay a deity by simply forgetting about them. Okay. A much more striking example of the power of alignment and belief, however, can be seen within the sliding of gate towns. First, though, I would define gate towns. Gate towns are towns on the outlands, they largely neutral area which Sigil spins over the center of. They are called gate towns because they are built around a permanent gate or portal to one of the outer planes. Each of these outer planes has its own alignment. The Abyss is chaotic and evil, Bator is lawful and evil, Mechanus is lawful neutral, Mount Celestia is lawful and good. The Outlands, again, are true neutral, leaning to neither law or chaos. Sliding occurs when there is a high concentration of belief in an area of differing belief. When this occurs, the area itself will move or slide to a plane that matches the new belief. Okay, well, that's interesting. Now, the gate towns usually have a strong belief that matches the outer plane beyond the portal, but the belief is not yet strong enough for the town to slide from the outlands and into the outer plane. Okay, you're starting to lose me now. For example, the town of Ribcage borders the portal to the lawful evil plane of Bator. As expected, the residents of Ribcage are largely lawful evil residents, but the entire town's alignment of beliefs are not strong enough so that Ribcage will slide into Bator. Okay, so what do we need for it to slide? For example, Ribcage might one day see the sudden rise of a lawful evil order of clerics, promoting their dark beliefs and converting many citizens to the worship of their lawful evil god. Were this to occur, there would be a good chance that the town would slide off the neutral outlands, becoming part of the lawful evil plane of Bator. Right. So it needs to keep our eye out for evil clerics and preachers. Whole layers of planes may move this way. Thus, many wars are wars of belief and faith by necessity. They are the tools by which territory is obtained and held. This, then, is the power of alignment and belief to shape the planes. This session has ended. May belief guide your actions and shape the planes to your will. Farewell, all of you. Well, not the most exciting of things, but interesting about the planes and how belief can shift them. Who have we got in here?
You know, it
Death.
wouldn't kill you to say a few words to me, Fiendling.
What?
Or hug me.
Oh, you're talking to Anna.
Kiss
Fine.
me.
Morte, behave. Death's advocate. And lots of people listening. He's going to give a lecture as well, isn't he? Let's speak to him. Now, what's his voice like? Sigillians, welcome. Please take your seats and listen to the darks of which I speak. No, they're going to tell me now I have to do a different voice, but them's the breaks. Darks, give me a break. We're really not going to listen to this rattletrap, are we? Come on, let's go find some sensate chits that have never had the pleasurous sensation of tasting the fiery passion of a skull's lips. He waggles his eyebrows in anticipation. Quieten down, Mort. We're staying for a while, at least. Oh, he's speaking in a somber tone as well. Is everyone speaking in a somber tone? Death, it is what awaits you at the end of life's journey. He coughs slightly and raises his eyebrows dramatically, waving his hands at the same time. Death is not an end, but a beginning. Okay. Beginning of more suffering. More... Be quiet. For when you die, you shall not cease to exist. No, far from it. The outer planes shall welcome you to their breasts. There, a new life, one such as you have never known, awaits you there. Mort whispers, that's for sure. Be quiet, Mort. You shall cast away the tattered cloak of this life and become one of the faithful, a petitioner. As a petitioner on this outer plane, your life's journey shall truly begin. If you have been a goodly sort of gentleman, steadfast in charity and goodwill toward your fellow bloods, perhaps the light-blanketed slopes of Mount Celestia shall house you when you die. Your spirit shall pass on to this place, dwelling as a petitioner in the beauty of golden mornings, soft sunlight that caresses. He sighs dreamily. And eternal boredom. Mort, shush. Perhaps you lived your life to betray others and get ahead, giving lies instead of truths, backstabbing others, all to accomplish your own goals. Cold, blood-red carcery, the plane where all turncoats fall when they pass on, shall be the cage that imprisons you. As a petitioner on this plane, you shall live a life of treachery and treacheries, of lies and lying, knowing a life without trust. Mort whispers, looks like we know where we're both going to end up when we die. Mort, stop talking. Death's advocate hunches over, his eyes dart back and forth. And perhaps you have lived a life of bloodthirsty evil, contemptuous of your fellow man, laying others low and doing as you pleased without a care for who or what you hurt. Then it is perhaps one of the lower planes, Bator, or the chaotic swirling layers of the abyss that shall welcome you. Evil to the core are the spirits that come to this plane, and most are doomed to mindless cruelty and suffering or servitude in the dreaded, he whispers dramatically, blood war. Okay, he likes a flair for the dramatic, this one. Mort whispers, and that's if you're lucky. That's enough, Mort. No matter where you go, know this. You shall be embarking on a new life. A new life, my Sigillians. Mort whispers, and that's supposed to be an incentive? We get to do all this again? Gee, can't wait to be a floating skull all over again. Whee, pike him, what a tard. Spoken just like someone who hasn't died before, huh? Oh, I'll just ignore him this time. You shall be able to start anew without the burden of memory or your past life. Your sole goal, if you will, he smiles at his own humor, is to merge with this new plane that you are on, becoming one with the ideals and the very substance of the plane itself. You shall be one of the inhabitants, the petitioners, on this plane, or, ideally, one of the building blocks upon which the plane is built. It is the goal of all petitioners. To accomplish this goal, you... He claps his hand together for your emphasis. Must, claps again. Hold, clap. To, clap. Your, clap. Ideals. Okay, this guy is boring me now. Mort whispers, oh, this is one big steaming load. I'm just going to ignore him. Your ideals, good or evil, law or chaos, or somewhere in between. As you approach the alignment of the plane, your journey will end as you become part of the plane itself. 'Tis a glorious existence, my Sigillians. And that is what awaits you after death, my audience. Have a care as to how you live your life, but know that it is not oblivion that awaits you after this life. What wash? Morte. The speaker's head turns to face Morte, frowning slightly. He leans out, trying to see who spoke. A question? A question from one of the living, perhaps? Morte ducks below the lecturer's field of view, then turns to you and whispers, "Go ahead, Chief. Tell him the dark of it." "Yeah, I have a question." He indicates for me to continue. "Okay. Can a petitioner die?" He looks slightly uncomfortable at this. "Well, yes." "Okay, and what happens when they die?" He looks a little more uncomfortable. "Well, you merge with the plane." "Okay, and what if the petitioner dies on a plane other than their home plane?" He looks very uncomfortable. Then that is the end of life. There, but no petitioner wants to leave their home plane, friend." He looks around, realizing he's in a trap. To do so would be oblivion should they die, really. Okay. I had another question. Why do petitioners lose their memories? He raises an eyebrow. Many pardons, what? I said, why do petitioners lose their memories when they die? He looks uncomfortable. You know, who wishes to be burdened with such things as memories? The audience murmurs. What I do for a start. The speaker smirks. Looking at you, sir, I cannot begin to wonder why. The audience chuckles. Okay, smartass. So why do they lose their memories? He frowns, begins to say something, then stops. After a moment, he continues, choosing his words carefully. I imagine that it is because you must start afresh, your petitioner's soul pure, when you arrive on your new plane. Okay, why should you have to do that when all your life experiences have determined what plane you end up on? He looks very uncomfortable. He pauses. I don't know. Well, that's no answer. Aren't you meant to be the expert here? He becomes slightly angry. Do you have a better answer, my friend? Perhaps one you can share? The audience turns to face you. I don't remember where or when, but I seem to recall having heard that memories drift on the astral plane as memory cores. An audience member shouts out, "He's right!" The speaker turns to face the audience member. Perhaps he is. The question becomes, is a lifetime of memories more important than living again? Yes, it is. He says angrily, then it's simple enough. Don't die, friend. The audience chuckles. Okay, I don't like this guy. He feels like a charlatan to me. He indicates for me to continue. Okay. What if someone can't die? He laughs. Nonsense. Everyone dies, friend. Even gods die. Okay. I want to shut this smarty pants up, but revealing my problem in a room front of a room full of people, that could be problematic. The tattoos on my back that were left by my previous incarnations, I think, told me not to tell anyone about my situation. Okay, but suppose that someone can't die. Well then, based on what I've said, he would never reach the outer planes and never become a petitioner. Okay, that would make sense. As much as I want to shut this guy up, I think it's just too risky to blurt out that I can't die. Draw too much attention. Okay, is there anything else I want to ask him? Prove what you say is true. That's That's a petty question. Let's have a look here. Okay, the Dustmen say that this life is where we end up when we die. The speaker chuckles derisively. Some members of the audience chuckle as well. There are countless petitioners, my friend, Dustmen among them, who would disagree with Dustman philosophy. Okay, look, fair enough. I've had enough of this. If there are no more questions, get ready to leave, then I shall take my leave for now. I shall continue to lecture here at the hall, and perhaps in years hence I shall meet you as a petitioner beyond death's door. This guy doesn't believe a word of it. He doesn't believe a word of it, as far as I'm concerned. Right, let's head over here and see what's through this door. Civic Festival. More sensates. Right. Lots of Fest Hall Room Clerk. Have we spoken to I don't think we have, no. Let's have a look. The attractive young woman smiles pleasantly. Greetings, sir. She closes her eyes and flips through a large ledger, stopping at what seems to be a random page and opening her eyes once more. Ah, here's your room key. She hands you a small key. The easternmost chamber's been waiting quite some time for your return. Would you like to rest now, sir? No, but what do you mean waiting for my return? The clerk gives you a strange look. My ledger indicates that this is your key, sir, and has been for a good long time. If that is not so, then perhaps I'm merely mistaken. Would you like to rest now, sir? Okay, we should check this room out. Okay, yes, that'd be nice. You've rested for 8 hours. I probably should have checked on my spells before I did that, but can we go and see? Okay, so we know we can rest here. This is the eastern room. What do we have in here? It's a nice looking bed, I must say. You can see a small enclosed patio through these glass doors. Right.
You know, it wouldn't kill you to say a few words to me, fiendling. Or
Morte.
hug me. Or kiss me.
Morte, leave her alone. Okay. Oh, wow. Lots of scrolls. Blindness, chromatic orb, identify, pacify, shield, and friends. Yes, we will take all of these. My inventory is full. Not for long. Let's see if we can learn these spells. I already have chromatic orb, don't I think? Where's my spell book? Let's have a look. I've got chromatic orb, identify a magic missile. I've got blindness already. Hang on, they're the ones I've learned. Yeah, so this... Okay. Magic missile, identify, chromatic orb, blindness, blood bridge, blur, ice knife, strength, and axe of torment. Okay. I don't have... Can I learn this? Copy spell. Already in... Oh, okay, that's cool. Pacify. What's this do? Allows user to cast Pacify. Level 1. 180 feet, 40 seconds. 2 to 8 creatures. Non-undead. Violence is not always the best solution. This spell seeks to quell the boiling blood, the anger and malice through peaceful means. As per the name, this spell will magically pacify 2 to 8 creatures of 6 hit dice or less in the area of effect. This affects all types of creatures except for undead. When cast, creatures must immediately make a saving throw versus spell. If they fail, they stop all activities that require any exertion, including arguments, combat. Just to stop arguments, that's a great spell. I wish I had that in real life, but that's another matter. From here, the affected creatures will fall into a deep slumber. The affected creatures will remain in this state for the duration of the spell if left unharmed. If attacked, they automatically gain a new saving throw to try and break the spell. Okay. 40 seconds, plus 5 seconds per level. That's pretty good. Definitely want this one. You succeed in learning the spell. Shield. Okay. This should be straightforward enough. Protects the caster from physical attacks. Bestows an AC armor class of 3 against all attacks and +1 to all saving throws for 25 seconds. Okay, also good. Nice. And these ones here, I'm going to hand these over to Dakon. If I do these for Dakon, will he learn them? Yes. Okay, perfect. Perfect. So Dakon has these spells too now. Okay, Dakon, you and I need to coordinate our spells so we have a mix between the two of us. I think that would make sense, but we will worry about that later on. In the meantime, blindness I already have, and friends could be useful. So friends I don't believe I have. I do now. And blindness I have. Let's give that to Dakon. And he has it too. Okay. We can start using them as scrolls when we've learned all the spells. Let's have a look at Dakon's. Yeah. Okay, fair few spells now. Building up. I think what I need to do off camera is to actually have a look at all those and come up with a plan. Now, I probably need a plan for doing that as well. So, lots of plans required. What have we got in here? Okay, people, out the way. Needle and thread. Oh, we have embalming fluid. Excellent. That means I can go back to the mortuary. Perfect. Let's take all these. And what's in this one? Okay, another bone charm, another corpse fly, charcoal charm. I'm hoping I can... A cockroach charm, that's new. And thrice blind charm, which I can't take. Okay, let's have a look. Damn inventory management. High quality stiletto. That's just more. You hang on to that. I don't know where, but stick it in your teeth. Use it as a toothpick. Festal room key. Okay. What did I want to look at? I wanted to look at this cockroach charm. +4 to armor class. And +2 versus crushing attacks. +10% resistance. Okay. Can I give that to Morte as well, I think? Morte's getting quite full now. Probably should sell some of this stuff. Again, find a vendor. I think I may, when I start selling that stuff, depending on how much I'm selling, I might start editing that out. Okay, what else have we got?
I'm gone.
Thrice blind charm. Woven into a small charm, despite the separation from their owners, however, they still twitch occasionally as if irritated. Ugh, that's rather gross. To use this charm, the caster must select a target within his line of sight, then while remaining focused on the target, untie the charm. Target's vision will turn black for several minutes, rendering them helpless and reducing their combat ability drastically. Okay, I like that. That's a nice charm. Okay, and what else do we have? This here. Is this locked? It is locked. Anna?
Aye?
Can you do your magic?
Right.
Nice. Anna, you're good. You are really good.
Done.
What have we got? Scroll of fire and ice. A dodecahedron. This heavy dodecahedron, about the size of both your fists balled together, seems inexplicably familiar to you. Its texture is cold and smooth, but whether it's metal or stone, you cannot tell. A certain almost intangible tension runs over the object, as if it were ready to spring into the air at any moment. Okay, rather strange. But also it would appear rather important, and I can't pick all of these up, so let's deal with these one at a time. Okay, lots of stuff. Lots of stuff. Anything else I could put in my quick tenement key? I don't need that up there. Let's stick the blood charm up there. Enchanted hammer. Morte, can't you? Well, you can carry it, Morte, can't you? I do need to start this pet lim. Do I really need that? I bought it on a whim. I'm going to hang on to it just in case. Just in case. Bone charms. Armor class. Let's give that to Morte as well. Oh, I can't. Dakon, you take it. The jar of embalming fluid and the needle and thread. Anna, you hang on to those. We need to go back to the mortuary now to finish that that quest. Where is it? Fetch embalming fluid and needle for Iveen. Okay, we will do that. Now, back to the present. Take this. Nice. Okay, I have lots of spells now. Definitely need to study my spell book. I like the pacify one. Friends in this game, I think could be quite useful. Again, I'm playing blind while I'm on the blindness spell. But yeah, I'm intrigued about that. Blood Bridge, Axe of Torment. Okay. Right. Spells. So this looks like this was my... So this is my room. So this was all my stuff, which is handy. Oh, there's another one in here. Look at that. Is that 333 commons? We have just under 4,000. We are not wanting for funds at the moment. Okay. What else do we have is the question now. Who'd have thought coming into the festival that it would take so long to explore? Hello. Sensates. We got some chests. Some beds. What's in here? Nothing. Are these locked? No. Okay, nothing in here. Container is locked. Yep. Something tells me getting Anna to unlock that in front of these two sensates is probably not a good idea. Okay. Let's continue to explore. Yeah, the festival is much larger than I expected. Okay, there's no one else in here. So Anna is going to go a-wandering. This isn't the nameless one. This is Anna.
Might as well.
Container's locked. Okay, well, you can deal with that, Anna.
Got it.
Anna's taking it, not me. This is important. And again. Okay, silver bracelet, silver earring, and copper commons. Nice. Yeah, we definitely need to find a vendor at some point. Anna's just having a little wander around. Handkerchief. This is an unremarkable silk handkerchief. Why not take it for now? We'll take everything. Anna is a thief. Okay, that's all of that done. Right, everyone. Let's get out of here. Looks like one more room to explore. Hello. Open the door. Ah, this room looks much nicer than mine. Who are you? Unfulfilled Desire. Okay, what's this? A small enclosed courtyard lies outside this window. The woman before you is incredibly attractive. There's some intangible aura about her that makes you want to speak to her. As you step up to her, she glances at you coyly and then she gives you a knowing smile. Hello. You want something, yes? She hisses the yes, drawing it out slowly, sensually, from between her teeth. I can help. Name your desire and I shall provide it. I loved the festival, Morte. The woman ignores Morte, her eyes locked with yours. She smiles, awaiting a response. I want my memories returned, all of them. She smiles. Much may be forgotten in a lifetime, and much more in several lifetimes. I can help you. She studies your face closely. Explain to me the ways in which you want these memories. Speak to me your craving, and I shall speak to you of the price. Okay. I will describe the way in which I want my memories back. As you speak, her smile fades and she leans forward attentively, her eyes ravaging your features as you speak. Her presence compels you to speak more than you normally would, and after a few moments, her eyes flutter closed as she gives a sharp intake of breath. Suddenly, the desire for your memories begins to wane. Your want slowly drains out of you, leaving only a cold emptiness in its wake. Oh dear, what have I done? She opens her eyes again as you stop speaking. What is wrong, traveller? Do you no longer want your memories returned to you? No, I mean, yes. What have you done to me? She seems perplexed. Whatever do you mean? Despite her innocent demeanour, you're certain something unnatural has occurred. She has somehow siphoned off some part of your desire, stolen it away for some ghastly collection of wants, or perhaps to feed upon. Had you finished speaking of your desire, you're certain it would have been lost forever to you. Come now, is there something else you want then? Tell me of it. I'd best not. Yes. Okay. Creepy. See, Morte, as you can get yourself into trouble with those kinds of things. Oil painting of a young woman. Subject of this portrait is only vaguely humanoid. Yeah, let's get out of here. That's before she takes all of our desires. Okay, this area has been explored. And we haven't... Is that...
I'm gone.
Is that the same room? Did we just come out a different door of the same room? One way to find out. Okay. Back out through here. Leaves us here. Same door. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. Okay, mages.
I'm gone.
Keep your spells down. I think... Let's have a look here. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think we've the Civic Festival has been completely explored. So let's get out to the Clerk's Ward and do some more exploring there. Right. Sahava Fuel. Okay. Who else have we got? Lots of sensates. Clark's Ward citizen. Let's speak to this Sahava Fuel. The smell of alcohol wafts heavily from this young woman, and, despite her dark skin, you can see that her face, beautiful but cruel-looking, is flushed. She's slender but well-muscled, adorned in exotic jewelry and translucent silk clothing. Mort, you behave yourself. Numerous scars crisscross her thighs and forearms. They look to be from battle wounds. Hello? Well, what have we here? A little tiefling gutter queen come crawling out of the hive? The woman pouts, talking as one would to a small child. Are you lost, little tiefling? Oh, look, it has a tail. How cute. Anna flushes, and with a snarl, blades sprout from her fists. Whoa! Can you do that, Anna? Okay, that's pretty cool. Now, Fiendkin, don't do that. The woman seems unconcerned as Anna draws her weapons and clucks disapprovingly with her tongue. Careful now, or I'll remove that tail of yours and feed it to my dogs. Right now, there's a bit of history here. I'm going to let Anna handle it. This could be a terrible mistake, but let's do that. Or will I say the last one? I need Anna. Anna seems to have a temper. No. Let it go, Anna. She isn't worth the trouble. Yeah, you have a sharp tongue on your wee lass. Anna spits and sharpens her blades against each other. I wonder how sweet your tacky jewels and harlot's clothes will look on you when you're dead in the street. Anna, wait. Okay. You filthy spawn of the lower plains, a bitch bastard that not even a Tanari would keep in its pen. And she draws her blade. Okay. I do not want to lose Anna. Firstly, because she's carrying too much stuff, and if she drops it, we can't carry it all. Secondly, because I care about Anna. Something like that. She's... Okay. Calling for the guards. Who is this person? We don't know. Is she connected to the guards? If I call the guards, will Anna end up being arrested? Anna seemed... Well, she has certain skills that may have led her down paths that means she's wanted for certain things. Okay, I've got to protect Anna here. So sheathe that blade, girl, or I'll sheathe it in your body. What foul thing gave birth to you, Sarah? She grimaces in disgust, then laughs harshly. And such a stench. Be you one of death's bastards? You notice a curved long knife hanging at her hip. A hand rests loosely upon its pommel. Want me to slap this barmy chit down, Chief? No, it's okay, Morte. I'll handle this. Oh, this I've to see. So tell me, Sarah, is it that you stink like the hive's gutters, or that its gutters stink like you? I've no quarrel with you. Leave be and go your way. Oh, certainly, but first... She pauses, her lips curling up into a wicked smile. One question. Can anyone truly become as ugly as you in one lifetime? Yes, look to yourself for the proof. That's a good answer. She stares at you a moment, surprised, before snarling and reaching for her dagger. Okay. Now, in fairness, I've done everything possible, apart from insulting her, of course, to try and avoid this. Just because I'm trying to be lawful good, neutral good, doesn't mean that I'm just going to put up with stuff. Let's call for the guards first. Let's call for the guards and see if we can avoid this fight. She gasps in shock. You fool, are you mad? The guards would never take your word over mine. Yeah, that was sort of worrying. You're obviously drunk, and those scars of yours mark you as the fighting sort. You probably have a reputation for this sort of thing already. I think they just might. She stares hard at you, grinding her teeth. Let us drop the whole matter then and be on our separate ways. Agreed. You've already wasted enough of my time. Farewell. Look at that. Look at that. A massively successful de-escalation with no fighting. Nameless one feeling rather proud of himself there. Brilliant. Brilliant. And it's nighttime. I'm wondering if we should go in and sleep again until the morning. Oh, there is no morning, really, is there? There's just that whole slight changing of time thing. Yes. Well, the Civic Festival has been thoroughly explored. We found some of our old stuff. We have a room here for some reason. Although now with what we know, this is all connected to our previous incarnations. At least that much is clear. So much more to explore in this area. Yep, the Clark's Ward. There is plenty more to do. So I think we will do that in the next episode. That's a good point to stop there. Thank you all for watching. I do hope you're well. And until next time, take care.